continuation to the earlier lecture, these are some examples of PDA to be constructed. Thus, as I already mentioned you, we have three things to be remembered to construct a PDA. The first one is when we have to perform the push operation, when we have to perform the pop operation, when we have to go for the state, transition from the one state to another state. You got my point. In generally, when we are changing the operation from push to pop or pop to push, generally we will change the state. Generally, you got my point. You can see that here we have a to the power of n, b to the power of n plus m, and a to the power of m. Here the logic is a to the power of n and b to the power of n, we have push pop. Same way b to the power of m push and a to the power of m is pop. You can see that, of course I mentioned this PDA for you. Here it is pop, you got my point. Whenever we have pop for state transfer, after consuming all A's, pop operation. After we have, if at all there is a situation where we have B and Z naught, B, Z naught, you got my point. Then what we will do that, of course it is a push operation, it should be push over here. Whenever we have B, Z naught, that means this push operation should be started. That means for a valid string, number of A's and number of B's are equal over here, a to the power of n, b to the power of n. Here the push and here the entire pop. After that one, again there is a push operation. Here it should be push operation. Again it is a push operation. Again we have a state change because we are changing from pop to push. Again we have from push to pop. That is why here state transfer, you got my point, and the final state acceptance. In this way we are going to build the PDA for a to the power of n, b to the power of n, a to the power of n. Actually the logic is b to the power of m, we do nothing, you got my point. Generally there should be m greater than 1, m greater than or equal to 1. So that we know that there is a B, after that one there is a pop operation. You got my point. Same way we have a to the power of I, b to the power of j, c to the power of k, where I is greater than j. It is a very interesting one. What we will do generally is for A and for C, we are going to compare the I and j over here. We do nothing for B. For A and C, for every A we push and every C we pop. After popping every C, if at all the stack contains A, that means it is accepted. That means here the whatever the generally that we have final state acceptance of this type of transition won't be there in the corresponding PDA over here. You got my point, that you have to remember. This is also very easy one. A to the power of I, b to the power of j, c to the power of k, where I plus j is equal to k. Push and pop. Very easy. No problem at all. Push, after that one pop operation. Same way we have, this is very peculiar one, a to the power of I, b to the power of j, c to the power of k, I plus k is equal to j. This is the k, I plus k is equal to j. Here push, some pop, you got my point. For every A, some B's will be there. Actually generally we construct a PDA first for a valid string, remember that one. Valid string we are going to construct a PDA. You got my point. For push we do a to the power of I. After that one b to the power of j pop operation. You got my point. After that one whatever the remaining b remaining B, again push. After that one, for C it is pop. If a valid string, then everything will be okay. This is similar to whatever the thing that we gone through over here. You got my point? A to the power of n, b to the power of n plus m, and a to the power of m. You got my point? I am giving some simple assignment for you. You draw all these whatever the examples for 7, 8, 9, 10, and actually what you have to do is you have to draw this PDA. First you have to parse a given string. You have to draw the corresponding PDA, and after that one you have to mention the 7 tuple value. 7 tuple value that I already told you. You got my point? You have to mention all these Q, sigma, tau, delta, and various delta transitions, Q0, Z0, and F. All these things you have to mention. You got my point? First you have to take a valid string, construct this one, mention the 7 tuple PDA. You got my point? Thank you.